Hi, today we're going to help you find a domain name using a service called Bust a Name. So you start in your web browser and you type in bustaname.com and you pull up this site. Now I'm going to start a new session. I was here so it remembers me. And here's first, it says start here, number one. So you add a few words. All right, so you just pick a few random words and you put them in there. And then what will happen is it'll start combining them, and you'll see it'll tell you which ones are available. So um, I'm just going to put a few more in to show you how it just builds different combinations. And if you can use short words, it's always good. If you can use words that help people find what they're looking for, that's also good. So you can see how the list is building now. And so number 2 is the list of words we're working with. And then number 3 are the available domain names. And here's the cool thing, a couple things. You always want to buy .com extensions, and it's best if you can get a 2-word combination, but sometimes you need a 3-word, so you have those options down here. The other part is the order. Now you can insert alphabetically, quality, which means how easy is it for people to read, syllables, or the length. I usually filter by readability first, and then I really like short names, so I want to go length. So quotes hope, quotes faith, quotes trust, these are all names that are available. And sometimes they're just not good, so you got to start over, or you got to do the 3-word combination. So when you hit the 3-word and then you go by length, you got faith, trust, hope, hope, faith, trust, trust, faith, hope. So you see how it's spinning the combinations and showing you what's available. Now if you know the name you want to check, you just go up here to quick domain check, and let's say encourage positive, something I like to do every day. It's available. So you can hit the buy button here, or you can say save it. Now it'll save it here, and then you can look at the other ones, right? And you can say, okay, what other ones do I like? Faith, hope, quotes, let's say. Okay, so you do that and see how it appears over here to the right? And then you can go to the buy button and you can buy them. The neat thing about this site is you get to you get a discount whenever you order through here, and you can register through all these different domain places and get a discount. Now I go through GoDaddy because it's the most affordable, and I've been using them for years. I trust them; they do a great job, and you can choose who you want. And then I hit buy, and it will take me to the GoDaddy site to check out. Right, so then it'll say encourage checkout. Now it says $9.99, right? But when you get to the very end of it, it will discount it even further. Now all this stuff here, privacy protection, I don't buy it. I buy domain only. And let's see, I go continue to checkout. So now it's asking if you want to add different services. I don't use GoDaddy's web hosting anymore. I used to. I'm not a big fan of their hosting. I was having trouble, so I just go to no thanks, and then I go to checkout. Okay, so okay, the first year is $1.99. The second year is $10.42. That's a really good deal. If you're building a website, you're probably going to build it for a long time. Best in your budget to at least save it. If you lock in these prices now, right, you're going to pay $44 for 5 years. It's less than $10 a year. Totally worth it. And then you just hit proceed to checkout, and they run you through, new customer, you fill out the customer form, returning customers, you set out you put in your username and password. And that's pretty much it. That's how you buy a domain name. And make sure you save your username and password in a safe place and you have it to access your site, because that is the way that you're going to be able to, set up your website. You need to be back into GoDaddy to set up the name servers, which will be a future video. But for right now, you can just play. One of the other words I wanted to try in here was love. Let's see what happens to the word combinations in love. Just because, faith, hope, trust, love, they all kind of go together, right? Okay, well, not many on the two-word combo. Hope, love, trust, hope, faith, love, trust, faith, trust, hope. Very interesting names. So anyway, that's just me playing. You have fun with this site, and I look forward to helping you with your website. And I know that this will be helpful for you. To just one word of caution: if you find a name you really love, buy it right away. Even if you buy it just for a year, buy it right away and save it, because what happens is the good names get taken quick, and if you find a name that resonates with you, chances are someone somewhere in the world is thinking of that same name at the very same time. So please do yourself a favor. It's usually, like $2 if you use just the 1 year option, and $10 if you do it for multiple years. Certainly worth it to protect what could be your intellectual property that you build your business on for the rest of your life. So enjoy. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.